My name is Misaki, and I juggle being a housewife with other responsibilities. Just the other day, I got married to my husband, Erwin.
Hey, Misaki, we really got married, huh?
Geez, what brought that on all of a sudden?
I don't know, I just feel really happy right now, and it hit me again.
Hee hee, yeah, we are really happy right now.
It's like the world looks brighter. Even a cloudy sky seems beautiful.
I'm not sure about the cloudy sky part, but things do seem brighter than usual.
Exactly. Maybe getting married improved our eyesight.
Yeah, I can definitely say that didn't happen.
No, you can't be sure about that. You know, the power of human belief is pretty amazing.
Hey, Erwin, are you saying our current happiness is just an illusion?
No way. I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to talk about how amazing people are.
Hee hee, sorry, I get it. Just like that, I was spending my days filled with happiness together with kind Erwin. Then one day.
Oh, by the way, Misaki, my dad said he's going to give us a new house as a gift.
Wow! What? He's giving us a house.
Why are you so surprised?
Because it's such an expensive gift. I mean, is it really okay for us to accept something like that?
Of course it is. My dad really likes you, Misaki, so let's take him up on the offer and have the house built.
I see. Well, if you say so, Erwin, then let's gratefully accept it. My father-in-law is what you'd call a wealthy man, making his money through stocks and real estate, but he lives a modest life. While I was surprised and felt a bit guilty about his offer, I headed to my in-laws' nearby house a few days later. I was really surprised when Erwin told me about the gift.
Sorry for springing that on you so suddenly.
No, I was really happy, but we can't just take advantage of your generosity like that.
Don't worry about it. I just want to give it to you.
Dad is really happy that you married Erwin, Misaki. He's stubborn once he makes up his mind, so please go along with it.
Both of you, thank you so much. We'll cherish it forever.
Thank you. I'm glad you're accepting it.
He was determined to get you to agree, so he's happy now.
My brother-in-law, Daiki, seemed a bit exasperated with my father-in-law, but I truly felt blessed to have such wonderful people in my life. 6 months later, I was excited about moving into our new home. But as for Erwin,
I'm home. Man, I worked hard today.
welcome back, Erwin. You're late again today.
Huh? Oh yeah, work just wouldn't end. It was a tough day.
You've been coming home late a lot lately. It didn't used to be like this.
It's just that I've been getting more tasks assigned to me, so I've had to do a lot of overtime.
You weren't getting tasks assigned before?
They were cutting me some slack because we were newlyweds. Now I'm making up for it by working hard, so don't worry about it too much.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then it can't be helped. Erwin started coming home later and later, and eventually, there were days when he didn't come home at all. Then, a week later, I found divorce papers on the table along with a note saying he was going to live with his new girlfriend. I had suspected something was wrong, so I didn't even have the energy to contact him. 2 years later, while I was at work, my phone rang. I was busy, so I answered without looking at the screen. Hello, this is Misaki.
Hey, long time no see. Your voice still sounds as dull as ever.
Excuse me, who is this?
I'm not in the mood for jokes. There's no way you've forgotten your ex-husband's voice, right?
Wait. Is this Erwin?
You don't need me to say it. Or maybe you couldn't forget me.
What do you want? How can you even call me after what you did?
I don't care about your lectures right now. It's late, but I'm coming back there tomorrow.
What? Did you just say you're coming back?
Yeah, it's lonely in that house by myself, you know? Things have settled down now, so I'm coming back with my beloved girlfriend.
With your girlfriend? You can't be serious.
We'll live comfortably again with Dad's money, so look forward to it.
Wait a minute. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, and make sure to prepare food for 2 tomorrow. From now on, cook for 3. Anyway, my flight's about to take off, so see you soon.
I was surprised by Erwin's sudden call, but in a different way, I started to feel excited. I then contacted certain people and began preparing for the next day. The next day, it seemed Erwin had come home.
Whoa, Ro, what's going on here?
Hey, Erwin, can't we at the house let?
No, this is the place. I'm sure of it.
This place, hilarious, it's just an empty lot.
Yeah, exactly. The spot where the house was is now just a vacant lot.
Wait, no way, are you serious?
You know I don't make boring jokes like this. This makes no sense. Why is the house gone?
That's because the house here has already been demolished. Erwin and Zarina were standing there, dumbfounded, in front of the vacant lot. When I called out to them, they looked at me with those same expressions, and I couldn't help but I'm sorry, but your faces are just too funny.
Misaki, what's going on here?
Is this your ex-wife? Isn't she laughing a bit too much?
Sorry about that. Nice to meet you. I'm Misaki, his ex-wife.
I'm Zorina, his current wife. Hey, what do you mean the house was demolished?
Yeah, why did you do this without permission?
The house is in my name, so I can do whatever I want with it.
Besides, you cut off fall contact, so how are we supposed to tell you?
Dad, Dickie, why are you two here?
I called them. We thought we'd all see your reaction together.
Dad predicted you'd come back here someday. So, we cleared everything out a long time ago.
We wanted to make it clear that you have no place here anymore.
This is a joke. This is just harassment.
Do you enjoy seeing people in trouble? What a great hobby.
Enough. This is all your own doing.
That's right. You have no right to be angry.
You disappear without a word, and then act like you can do whatever you want. Have some shame.
Erwin and Zarina fell silent for a moment after my father-in-law said that, but
Heck, if you ask me, it's Misaki's fault. Life with her after marriage was nothing but boring. There's no way I could stand spending my life with someone like that.
That's why I supported Erwin. If you want to blame someone, blame that boring person over there.
You talk like you know everything, but good women like her are hard to find. She handled cooking, shopping, and working without ever complaining. But you dumped everything on her, had an affair, and eloped. Who do you think you are?
It was just the right person for the job. Misaki had nothing else going for her. It's not that I'm great. Misaki was just too boring.
I'm relieved to see you haven't changed a bit. Now I can confidently demand alimony from you too.
Her alimony? You can't possibly demand that.
How many years do you think it's been since then? That's impossible.
Unfortunately for you, the statute of limitations for alimony is 3 years.
Even if that's true, do you have any proof that I was cheating back then? Without that, it's just a case of he said, she said.
Don't worry about that. We had a detective gather evidence back then. We've just been waiting for you to show up.
You were having an affair with a coworker, skipped work without permission, cut off all contact, and fled overseas.
What? You know all of that?
And more. We even tracked down where you lived after you disappeared. But it's better to confront you face to face.
Ew. This is bad. He's really angry.
Dad has always been scary when he's angry.
Here, these are the documents my lawyer prepared, one for each of you.
You'll not only pay Misaki's alimony, but also return the 10 million yen you stole from me when you disappeared. Don't think you can run away this time.
What should we do or when? We can't afford to pay this.
Zarina started to panic at my father-in-law's words, but Erwin.
Calm down, Zorina. It's definitely bad if we're both being charged, but think about it. Dad is a wealthy man. 10 million yen is just pocket change to him. We might need to worry about the alimony, but we don't need to repay Dad's money.
Huh? You who spent my money recklessly have no right to say that. Pocket change or not. The fact that you took and used it without permission remains. You will take full responsibility for that.
What or when? We really have to repay it.
Calm down, Zorina. It'll be fine, if worse comes to worst.
And I'll hire a watchman with my ample money. As I said earlier, don't think you can escape.
Just so you know, neither Dad nor I will help you repay the alimony. This is the consequence of your actions, so accept it.
You've got to be kidding. Why do we have to go through all this? We have no savings. If we go into debt, we won't be able to survive.
Yay. Don't you care what happens to us? If anything happens to us, I'll haunt you every night.
Oh, speaking of haunting, where do you two plan to live starting tonight? Before worrying about repayment and debt, you should worry about that first.
Oh, you're right. We don't have a house.
Father-in-law, please have mercy on us poor lambs and give us a new place to stay.
I have no obligation to give you anything. Oh, wait. I could rent you a high-priced property if you pay extra fees.
If we had that kind of money, we wouldn't be asking in the first place.
If you're lambs, living outdoors should be no problem.
You think this is funny? How about I turn you into lamb chops?
When did I become a sheep?
Misaki, help us. If you don't, we won't be able to live properly.
You know, I had forgotten about you, Erwin. My job and life are so fulfilling now.
Oh, so you have a comfortable life, in that case.
But, you know, we're divorced. And I have no intention of being kind to someone who did what you did. So, disappear from my life, you're just noise. Erwin seemed shocked by my words.
I'm sorry, Misaki. I understand why you're angry. I did terrible things to you. I'm really sorry.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think that half-hearted apology is enough?
What? Then what should I do? Do I need to apologize multiple times? Would that make you believe I'm sincere?
It's not about the number of times, and I've already apologized hundreds of times on your behalf.
Hundreds of times.
That sounds like it was a huge inconvenience.
Despite my repeated apologies, Misaki never once blamed me. In fact, she even comforted me.
A father-in-law who keeps apologizing. That sounds pretty scary.
So, it's about persistence.
You two, just be quiet.
Well, whether it's persistence or not, no matter how many times you apologize, I won't forgive you. I only want one thing, payment of the alimony.
I'm really sorry. We really did terrible things to you, Misaki.
I truly regret it. Oh, so now that I said I won't forgive Erwin, you're trying to save yourself?
No, I just realized I hadn't properly apologized to you yet.
I see. In that case, I have something special to tell you. I've already informed your ex-husband that you're back. He'll probably demand alimony from you too.
No way. Are you saying we'll have even more to pay?
Yes, it'll be very tough. But since you two eloped because you were so in love, I'm sure you can overcome it together. So, good luck with your new life.
Wait, please! We also need to find a place to live. We came back to Japan because we ran out of money. Can't you give us some leeway or leniency?
You had the leniency of 2 years. Borrow money or do whatever you have to do to pay.
If we borrow that much, we'll never be able to pay it back in our lifetime. Please, we'll do anything. Can't you at least cancel one of the claims or something?
If you're willing to do anything, then work hard. Nowadays, some places have retirement age of 70, and you can work part-time after retirement. Isn't it great? You can keep working forever.
Exactly. So, work hard for the rest of your life. Goodbye forever. Take care.
No way. Damn, how did it come to this?
This is impossible. Working for the rest of our lives.
And so, we left the dejected Erwin and Zarina behind. The two of them, having lost their home, hurried to find a new place to live, but couldn't find one immediately. They ended up staying in a business hotel for several nights. At the same time, they started looking for jobs, but they couldn't find any with good conditions. In the end, they had to take grueling jobs that were always hiring. They began a life in a cheap apartment with no financial cushion, and their payments to us were completely delayed due to their tight budget. When the intimidating watchman hired by my father-in-law paid them a visit at their workplace, they quickly took out a loan and paid everything in full. Thus, Erwin and Zarina ended up with a huge debt and a life of exhausting work with no rest. As for us,
By the way, Misaki, is there anything troubling you lately?
no, thanks to you, my work and personal life are fulfilling.
That's good to hear. So, what do you do on your days off? Daiki spends his days off lounging around. I'd like him to learn from you.
Hey, I don't just lounge around. I engage in proactive video watching and active web surfing.
That's what I call lounging around.
Haha. But I don't have any special hobbies either. I just go out for a sweets buffet every now and then.
Oh, you like sweets.
Well, it's more like it's just natural for me. You breathe every day, but not because you like it, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what sweets are to me. Essential, normal, just a part of life.
Haha, I see. Daiki, I'll leave the rest to you.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
The brain only uses sugar as energy. So, for us to live, we always need sugar.
No way. Are we really continuing this conversation?
Since then, I've been enjoying my fulfilling days. Being single has allowed me to fully enjoy both work and my personal life. Occasionally, I would meet with my father-in-law and Daiki to catch up on our lives. Usually, I would report that everything was fine, and we'd have a lively chat. But today was different. Yes, today was about sweets. I couldn't just talk about sweets within the bounds of casual conversation. I passionately spoke about the importance of sweets to humanity, their necessity, and their historical value. Daiki listened intently, nodding throughout the discussion. Although, at times, it seemed like he might be dozing off, but surely that was just my imagination. Thinking about including my father-in-law in a surprise quiz next time, I continued to savor my sweet yet passionate moments.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.